Hello, one and all. Now, quite a few of you have expressed an interest recently in what I'd said about solo wargaming. So what I've got for you is the Sonic Sledgehammers suggestions for simple solo strategic simulation, or ZZZ for short. And I thought, rather than doing a whole video on it, because it would be a great deal of talking and not a lot of interesting stuff to look at. So I've actually gone ahead and written all of that up so that you'll have a document you can refer to. This is written mostly with bolt action and chain of command, sort of World War II skirmish stuff in mind. But I have included some notes in there on how you could adapt it for 40k or Age of Sigmar, because I know a lot of you are out there playing that. The trouble when it comes to any kind of solo wargaming experience is when you have a board game, so for example, Blackstone Fortress, your miniatures have a very limited set of things that they can actually do. Whereas when you come to a war game, rather than being constrained by, the squares on a board or what have you, you're trying to replicate the complete range of surprises that a human player could have in store for you, and that's quite difficult. Hopefully, though, you'll find something interesting in this, again, the link in the description. I really recommend giving it a shot, particularly if you are getting into solo gaming for your first time. The thing to bear in mind, there isn't really a right or wrong way to do it. You are setting out to entertain yourself. Now, there are a few bonuses to solo gaming over, playing against an opponent. And first and foremost, if you can't find an opponent, you're going to have to play by yourself. Oh dear. This does tie into the second bonus, and that is, well, if you're interested in a period that nobody else is, then you can play that game and give it a shot. Have some fun with some miniatures that you have without worrying too much about, oh, I'm dragging somebody to the table who might not be that keen. And third, there are no rules disputes. If you come to the point that you are playing a solo game and you and your opponent are somehow having an argument about the rules, something very peculiar has gone on there. But without any further sort of waffle on that, you guys did express quite an interest, so here is something that you might find useful. Written down for your convenience and popped down there for you. If you do have any questions, any suggestions, particularly if you've got links to maybe products, like AI suggestions, blogs that have other tips and stuff like this. Solo gaming is you're setting out to entertain yourself, so everybody does it differently. There's not a right or wrong way, and I think that's part of what makes it fun. So anything that you want to chip in, help one another out, share what insight you might have, do please drop it in the old comment box below. And let me know what you think, guys. Have a play around, get out a couple of armies, and wallop yourself across the battlefield. It'll be fun, I promise.